Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney. I just wanted to go ahead and make a video of my latest Facebook Marketplace find. I was super excited about this. It was only $50 and it's practically brand new. I got another serger for the last, I don't know, a couple months. I've been thinking about getting a new serger. I did end up getting rid of the old Singer that I used to have. I did sell it for the original amount that I bought it for, but I just used the money for something else that was more necessary at the time. But now I'm trying to get back into garment sewing, and I think this could really help me to construct garments. So what I will do is I will flip you guys around and show you the new serger that I bought for $50. This thing is so cool. Okay, one moment. Here it is. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited about this. Like, I felt like a kid at Christmas when I saw this on Facebook Marketplace for $50. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Anyways, so yeah, it's a Singer Pro Finish. I have not had one of these before. It came with the original manual. It came with, I don't know what those are yet, but it came with those. And then I went ahead and just dug through my box of thread, and I got out blue, green, red, and yellow so that I can go ahead and thread it and see what kind of stitches we're working with. Came with the foot pedal here. Like I said, practically the brand new condition. It's kind of interesting. Opening up the door here. See, there's the manual, just like my other one that I had. It shows you how to thread it, what thread to work with first. So first, second, third, fourth. How to thread it. These tiny little components. I already went and got my giant tweezers out. I got these on Amazon, and they are absolutely necessary if you are working with a serger, because there's nothing more frustrating than trying to fit your, well, in my case, my fat fingers through tiny little grooves. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys how I thread this. I'm gonna try to get some good footage of me threading this. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. So yeah, one moment. Okay, so I have you guys sitting front and center. So here we go. We're gonna try this out. I'm gonna go ahead and start with number 1 on my guide here. If you can see that, I'm gonna start with red. I'm literally just going to follow the instructions and start up at the top, come down, and then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna loop it through here, come up through here, loop it through here. You always thread the bottom needles first and then the top. That's just how it has it set up. So yeah, anyways, here we go. Try to point you guys up a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so what I've done, I went ahead and grabbed my red thread. I brought it up and over and onto my little groove here. I took it all the way down, and now we are going to be threading it down here. I'm going to try to get you guys a good angle. We'll see. I think that'll work. So right now we're working with the red dots all throughout here. I'm just following them. I'm literally just going to follow them to see how to thread this thing. And I apologize if this is like awful footage, because there's really no good way to do this with threading a serger. So I'm going to go ahead and put it, let's see, want to put it this way first, so it'll go through the first one down here, and then it needs to come up through this one here. So you just go ahead and do that, or maybe it's got to come up. There we go. Up through there. Again, I apologize if this is just thing here. Okay, so I've done the first one here, did the second one. Now we're going to come up to the third one here. Up. And thread that. Okay, so now I've done 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. So now I gotta figure out. Okay, so in my diagram over here, it shows me it comes down and then do first 3, and then I come up here. So I think I might need to come up through one of these over here and then bring it back. So you just do that first loop and then I think that's what the diagram's trying to show me. It's really hard to tell. Honestly, I can't tell what the diagram's trying to show me. But anyways, we'll get this figured out. Okay, so when in doubt, reference your manual. I got stuck kind of like up at the top here because I was like, I really don't know where to go from here. But the instruction manual here, I'll just put it in front of you guys. It says, thread the looper area of the machine following the orange color-coded thread guides. Thread the hole in the upper looper from front to back. And then it says pull about 10 inch or 4 inches of thread through that. And then it has a picture. Can you guys see the picture? I am supposed to be taking that thread through that tiny little, I don't even know what the heck you would call this thing. This little black thing right there. Right here. Let's see if I can. This right there. That tiny little needle head right there. Boom. Zoom in so I can show you guys. That tiny little hole. Oh, excuse my camera. Right here. This is where I'm actually supposed to thread it through. Not here. So, gonna try that again. One moment. Okay, so now it looks much better. You can see that the thread is now through that little needle and I pushed it to the back. So we have thread number 1 threaded. Done. Orange is good. Now we move on to number 2, which is yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my yellow and we're going to just keep going with this. So we got yellow. There we go. Bringing it. There's little hooks back here. You'll hook it into. Okay. And then you bring it down like this. All the way down. And then I'm literally just gonna follow my little orange guides. So I'm going to bring it down here. Sorry, let me bring you guys down to what I'm doing. There we go. That's better angle. Okay, so I just brought it through number 1. Right there, orange. I'm going to go here. Or excuse me, let me point. I'm going to go here and then go to this orange one. And then we're going to go back up. So. And this is really hard if you don't have steady hands, I guess I should say, which I do not. So. The one thing that threading a serger will teach you is patience. Because you do need a lot of patience to work with this stuff. So now we're going to go over here. And okay. So now boom, boom, boom. All 3 is done. And now for this one, we need to, let's see, let me look in my manual and see where we need to be placing the yellow thread. 1 second. Okay, so according to my diagram, I need to be bringing the orange thread through here, but then here's my picture. So it gets a little bit more complex. And this is where the tweezers come in. So I'm taking it through 7 and 8 are these little tiny notches that are black. That's going to be fun to find. And then taking it up through 9, looping around the needle, then bringing it back up and pushing it to the back of the machine. So in essence, I don't know if you guys can see this. Probably not. But this black thing right here, that's what we're working with. So I'm going to try to get this threaded and I will be right back. Okay, there's an amazing feature on my cell phone called a flashlight. So hopefully this will help you guys see a little bit. I went ahead and brought that string up and I looped around this black piece. So now I need to bring it up and loop it around the actual needle and then string it back. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright, sorry guys. So what I've done, I don't know if you can see this, I literally had to loop that yellow thread around this black piece right there. Oops, sorry, we're going out of focus. And then I had to bring it up through the needle and then put it back. So this tiny little hole, that's what I was working with. I had to loop it up through the back of this black piece and then through the hole. So that took a little bit of time and that was extremely frustrating, but tweezers are your friend when you are doing this, guys. Seriously, and get a good pair that actually has some, you know, length to it, so you can really put your tweezers in these tiny little grooves to actually get this thing threaded. So now we've got red done, we've got yellow done, which means our bottom is done. Now we need to go ahead and focus on getting the top threads threaded. And then the other thing I did forget to mention, when you guys are threading the bottoms, don't forget to hook your loops up here, because that is something that I did forget. There's these tiny little grooves back here. Make sure that your thread is catching that and not loose, because when you go to sew, you need it to be back here. So alright, moving on to number 4. Excuse me, I apologize, I cannot count. Number 3. Sorry, I'm going to turn the flashlight off because I might have to stand up for this portion and I don't want to be blinded. So here we go. Number 3. Green. Green. Number 3. Okay. So, taking my thread, bringing it up through here, down through here, hooking it on the back, bringing it down between those discs. And now for number 3, it's asking that I hook it to this little, let me see if I can get you guys in closer. See that little metal thing right here? Right there. I need to hook this through. Oh. Push it back. There you go. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm just trying to get you guys the best angle possible. Okay, so then we have our green dot up here. Oh, so sorry about that. My apologies. There we go. There we go. Look at the green dot right here. Okay, so it's going to go down. Around. And then it's going to actually go through our first needle. So our first needle is down here. And this is where our focus is going to be put. And I'll show you guys in the diagram. One second, let me show you the diagram so if you have any questions you can reference this too. So right now we've done 4, 5, and 6. We need to go ahead and bring it down to 7. And 8. So where it has this, excuse me, this little like loop thing, that is this, I don't know if it'll focus, this tiny little, it almost looks like a spiral, but like right here, that's where your first thread's going to come down, and then you're going to put it through the eye of the needle here. And this will be your right needle, not your left needle. It'll be your right needle. And then blue is going to be your left needle. So, here we go. Sorry, I'm going to turn the flashlight off for this because... Actually, maybe I'll keep it on. Oh my gosh, my stand doesn't want to work. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Super bright ass light. So we're gonna need to bring our thread kind of like through that little spiral almost, I want to say. Where did I just put my tweezers? Oh, there they are. Oh. This is where those patients come in, guys. Okay, so we're through the little looper. Now we need to thread the actual needle. So this is where, this is the part that I struggle with the most, is actually just getting the needle threaded. Mostly because, number one, I shake so much, so it's really hard to hold steady. But this is probably gonna be atrocious viewing, but that's okay. We will just work with what we got here. This light is really helping me, honestly. This flashlight on my phone. Amazing. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm gonna thread this and I'll be right back. Through the eye of the needle. Can you guys see the green thread? And I went ahead and I pushed it to the back of the sewing machine. See it back there? Here, let me turn off the light and see if that's better. No, not really. Anyway, so I did the green thread, so now we need to work on blue. So I'm just going to bring you guys back out and we'll do blue. So blue thread, I'm going to go ahead and bring it back up here, bring it down, hook it onto the back of the machine where the hook is. Okay, and then bring it down through my discs here. Now this one I'm going to hook right here. Hold on, let me get you guys closer. So this blue is going to go through here. Gonna hook right here. Okay. And then it's going to go up and feed into this loop up here. Right there in that little slit. And then it's going to come down, feed through again the little looper, which I am gonna have to turn on my flashlight. Well, maybe. Hold on, let's see if I can do it without turning on the flashlight. Come on. Alright, here we go. Let's try it. It's kind of weird because I'm left-handed, so this is kind of an awkward angle for me. Okay, you guys can see that. It actually might help if I did turn on my flashlight for you guys. You see my little blue thread there? Right here. Take my tweezers, bring it down, boop. Okay, now I'm gonna thread my left needle. Okay, and when you guys thread this, you can move your blade out of the way. I just put my blade up here. It was flipped down, but I just flipped it up. So let me go ahead and thread my needle. This is gonna be boring, so you don't want to watch this, but I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so we officially have it threaded. See, my blue thread is through the needle. Green thread is through the needle. Red and orange are both through the needle. So I'm going to close this up. Actually, wait, hold on. Before I do that, I need to flip my little thing back down. There you go. Clicks into place. There you go. Now I can go ahead and close my door. Boop. Oh, let me zoom you guys back out. Okay. So that is how you thread the Serger Pro Finish. And now I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and we're going to run some test stitches and see what we're working with. Hopefully I did this right. We're about to find out. One moment. Alright, so what I've done, I went ahead and got the machine all set up, and I tried to go ahead and sew on the serger for the first time, and as you guys can tell, it's a little bit, I still need to make some adjustments. The back thread is a little bit bunched up, and it's kind of loose. The green thread is a little bit loose on the back, so it definitely needs more adjusting and finding the right disc tension for the upper and lower threads. But overall, for $50, this thing works pretty good. So yeah, if you guys stuck around this far, thank you, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and stick around for more content, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.